It's really interesting. I got this random but fabulous email from Jessie and Joel from Liquid Architecture, who's here with me today, as is Jessie. Had this amazing idea to do a site-specific piece about the Lincoln Mills. I think it's a very kind of evocative and interesting part of history and the changing face and demographic of the north of Melbourne. Today I'm here for the very first time, so immediately being here, I was saying to the others, oh my gosh, if I'd physically been here a few times this year, I would have created something entirely different, because there's so many distractions and strange, interesting things happening here that you can't really, not even imagine, but really think about when you're looking at this site from Google Maps. And I think what really became rich for me is I really saw the site centred in the history of the Lincoln Mills factory, and I could sort of imagine just all the different waves of workers who would have been here on huge industrial sewing machines making socks and hosiery, and then you come here and that history is completely dissipated, but it's still this kind of like manufactural sort of retail narrative continues in a completely new context. So it's been a really incredible process in what online collaboration can be. And I think what's blown me away is just the richness of the connections I've made with Jessie and Joel, and the idea that just because you can't do something live or site-specific in the traditional way, just because you're stuck on emails and Zoom, which can feel frustrating, you can still have a really, I think, quite dynamic and interesting creative outcome. And that it's frustrating, and I think there's a sadness and a sense of loss, which is a part of it too. But it does make me excited that we can keep pushing and challenging ourselves, even if the future of what live art or public art is going to look like is still unclear.